Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Adam, how's it going?
It's going well, Steven. How are you guys?
Good, good, good. Good weather up in DC?
Yeah, it's been in the 80s.
Okay, can't beat that. Can't beat that. Well, I'll let you all take it away with movie reviews.
Sure thing. So I was out of town actually most of the weekend, so my movie choices were left to new streaming films and things like that. And what I saw was the latest Netflix movie called Do Revenge. And this movie stars Camila Mendez and Maya Hawke as these two high school girls that have a personal thing happen to them in the past that ruins their high school lives. And so what they do is they get together and they decide to do revenge for the other person and get back at the other person and not have it traced back to them. So this is a movie. It's definitely a teen movie. It's a think of Mean Girls, think of Clueless. It's in that vein of just kind of the teen drama. There's different cliques. This takes place in Miami. Of course, they're super rich. Parents don't exist in these universes. It's literally just watching the teens doing their things and how they get revenge. And for a teen movie, it's actually pretty good. It really goes along the storyline of them meeting, them getting together, them trying to figure out how to enact their plans to get their individual revenge, and what happens when you do get obsessed with revenge and what it does to you personally and how it affects those around you and those you don't think about. But it being a teen movie does end on a high note, and by the time we're done with the film, everyone's kind of happy and back to kind of their norms, and things all work out in the end, even though some of them, I mean, have committed essentially crimes throughout the movie. But in this world where no adults exist, it's all good. So it's on Netflix if you're looking for kind of a switch up, something easy, something fun. The outfits are very colorful. The style is very nice. Again, takes place in Miami, so you get that kind of Miami color palette. Check it out. But nothing that you need to rush to see. And that was the main thing for me. Again, out of town, so just was able to catch up on that.
Yeah, I've only saw one movie myself. The rest have been television shows. The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. Um, it was interesting. I'm going to say it was good for television. I wouldn't say that it was good for theater, even though it was released in theaters. And I think that it quickly arrived on streaming because it didn't make the numbers in the theater. But I thought that it was pretty good for streaming. It probably should have went there first. But Ethan Hawke does a great job. He plays pretty much a serial killer who haunts adolescents, and he pretty much targets adolescent boys. And he has been stalking over a number of years, and children over a number of years have been missing. So he kind of becomes also an urban legend. And he's a magician who rides around in a van with his magician equipment, and he does magic tricks and he lures children into his space, and then he snatches them in the van. And it's pretty interesting how the story plays out and how it unfolds. I won't tell you but so much, but I like Ethan Hawke as a bad guy. I really
Mm-hmm.
do. I think that he's found his niche in being evil. He's also the antagonist in um, Moon Knight
Yep.
on Disney, and I love him in that role because I like him evil. I like him sinister, and he does it in a way where he's still a nice guy, but he's like that nice guy that you're afraid of. So definitely check that out if you can. I think it's on what is that, Peacock now?
Mm-hmm.
Black Phone. So there's a new television show on Showtime called American Gigolo, who stars John Bernthal, Gretchen Mol, Wayne Brady, and Rosie O'Donnell. This is based off of the movie that Richard Gere starred in the 80s called American Gigolo. And the show, the first episode picks up with him remembering back to when he was in his gigolo days because a tragedy has happened that had landed him behind bars. And so he's reliving his heydays and his thoughts from jail. That's how it starts. And it gets interesting from there. I'll say that. So far, so good. From first episode, I'm hooked. I'm locked in. Wayne Brady is not himself. You know, Wayne Brady can do anything. He's a jack of all trades, something that he can't do. And he's really, really like cool and slick in this series. But for me, the prize is Rosie O'Donnell. I love her acting. I don't care what she's in. I love her acting. Definitely check it out. It's on Showtime, American Gigolo.
Nice.
Lord of the Rings fans, the Rings of Power, which started on Prime. It's pretty interesting. It's just like the movies, except broken up into series, broken up into episodes. So yeah, the quality is good. The monsters are good. The special effects are great. The fight scenes are awesome. It's just like Lord of the Rings, except in episodes. It doesn't miss any of the quality, doesn't miss any of the poignant storyline. And this all takes place 1,000 years before we visit the Lord of the Rings. So I love a good prequel. Check that one out as well. It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you watched it yet, but She-Hulk on Disney. Have you started watching any of that, Adam?
Not yet, but I've heard good things.
So yeah, me personally, I don't like a lot of jokes and a lot of fun with my heroes. I like them serious and dark and straight to the point. But something about this, it's holding my attention. And I love the Easter eggs. I love the cameos because they're bringing other characters in. I love the breaking of the walls. You know, she's talking directly to the camera and she's talking to us and cluing us in on things that have happened and will happen, but with her comedic twist on it. It's pretty interesting. I like it. And I'm gonna rock with it to see where it goes.
Awesome.
And that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. I didn't really see anything. I was watching this movie on Saturday, but I fell asleep. I would say the last 10 minutes was good. I can't remember what was on Netflix. But Big Brother, we're coming down to the finale. We have 4 people on there now. Yeah, 4 people on there now. And this is always when it's good because that's when people really are backstabbing and manipulating. And there's this one guy on there, Tyler, who I was reading on Twitter, and they said that he will be your best friend. But the minute the house wants to vote you out, he acts like he does not know you. He will turn on you in a heartbeat. And he does it every time. And it's funny, this girl, she didn't call him out, but she was talking about the confessional, how he's gone against all his friends in the house when the house wanted to vote them out, that he's not that loyal. But it's interesting because it's down to this one girl, Taylor. She when this first show first started, the season started, she was getting just treated horribly by the cast. And you know, it was even on social media, like, you know, are they purposely going against this Black woman? And but then no point. Oh, so then it turned, the shift. The guy Tyler actually took up for her, and he said, "This is horrible. We can't do this." I heard even production had to pull one of the women aside and say, "Stop picking on her so much." But they turned around and then they formed this group called the Leftovers, and the Leftovers were people that didn't really have a clique or have a alliance, and they all worked together. Well, now she's looking to be in the final 2. Taylor, she went from being public enemy number 1 to now she could possibly win the game. And if she does, she'd be the first Black woman to win. Tamar Braxton won for Celebrity Big Brother, but they've never been a Black female winner. But again, I was telling Adam last week, I really love how the cast is so diverse. Even this final 4, it's a Black man, Black woman, white man, white woman, but it's been diverse throughout the whole season. And even you're not just you're seeing people, the diversity in the alliances as well, which is great. But so I think this week is the last week. I think Sunday's the last day or something like that. But it's good. It's really good this season. So that's it for me. Oh, 911 is back tonight with Angela Bassett, and so I can't wait for that. I saw it's our recording. But But yeah, that's it for me. Anything coming down the pipeline?
A few mixed
I know.
things. Go ahead.
I want to see the Hunger King. I'm sorry. I want to see that, and I want to see it in the theater. I don't want to wait until it comes on streaming. I want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been getting good reviews.
Mm-hmm. It did. All right, guys. Well, thanks for always letting us know what to spend our time and money on, what not. Chike, I know you had something you wanted to say before we wrap.
I just want to shout out the Prince George Film Festival, which starts on the 22nd to the 25th down in Bowie State in Maryland. Linnea and I will be going down there this weekend, and Linnea, our very own Linnea Love, will be one of the guest speakers at the film festival. Yes. And the headliner will be Miss Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson.
Oh, so wow.
Hopefully we'll be in the room with Beyonce's mom.
Uh-huh.
Looking forward.
Yeah, I meant to ask you that last week, Chike. Is this film festival just on the weekend? Is it going a little further? What other details are there, or how can we find out details? Because I might want to check it out.
You can go to the Prince George. It's the PGA. It's PGACH on Instagram, and all the information is on there. And they have so many events happening. Like we're probably not going to be able to go to all of them because we're not going to get down there until Friday. It actually starts on Thursday. So yeah, just check out the schedule. It's like super loaded. I had joked with Linnea and I told her that I hate these events that give you so much to choose from and stuff overlaps and there's so many good things happening. You have to pick and choose what you really want to be involved in. But they have nice packages too to be a part of, and nice symposiums and seminars. So check it out. PGACH on Instagram.
Awesome.
And go Linnea. We're very proud of you. Very proud of you. Well, guys, thanks for always letting us know what to spend our time and money on, what not. Have a great week. We'll talk again next Monday.
Thanks.
Right back after this.